first corner. Driver number 1 looking to the inside of 2. Second place, sets himself up for a pass going into this carousel. Is he going to be able to get his nose in there? Go.
Welcome to Nashville SuperSpeedway tonight for the Music City 144. My camera's evidently wanting to spin around in a lot of circles here. If I can get that changed for y'all, yeah, it looks like I have done that there, but I will pull up some race info for you all. So it is a 1.3 mile track here. Tire saving will be key. I need to also enable my sound. I have a old sound setting here. Sorry about that, y'all. There we go. I enabled that. I need to save that setting. I had to switch this microphone over, or not microphone, headset over. It basically doesn't want to do that for me correctly, but looks like there is 21 drivers here tonight. I will pull up the starting grid here for you all, as I do not like that camera view, but it keeps wanting to go back to it. So I'm going to set that to focus on Will LaRue. So Will LaRue, actually that is not Will LaRue, that is John Sweathart. So Will LaRue, he wins the pole. Storm Patterson second, Dave Madsen third, Justin Nelson fourth, Matthew Martell fifth, Brandon Kluster, 6th, Brandon Pamatat 7th, 8th, Christopher Gale 9th, Adam Boyle is 10th, Tristan Ott 11th, Manning Gregory 12th, Matthew Kluster, 13th, Alex Little 14th, Sawyer Ott 15th, John Sweathart 16th, Kelvin Masseur 17th, Matt Quick 18th, Zachary Kreiser 19th, Daniel Half 20th, Dylan Hale, so that does not count. He is race control, so 20th will be Dave Bean tonight instead in place of him. My eyes are definitely weird. I just got new glasses today that I only use for the computers. My eyes are still adjusting to that. It's going to be 90 laps here tonight. Probably, I had to guess, split 50-50. Or not 50, sorry. 45-45. Maybe. That's what I'm guessing it is. It's probably going to be close to that. I don't think it's going to be too far off at all. Waiting for, it looks like. So where Dylan Hale joins as a driver, it wants to run down all the time, which it evidently doesn't need to do that, but it wants to do that. Have to wait for that to correct itself. As they're not rolling off quite just yet, I do want to give everybody a paint refresh though. So our cars will go white, popping with the paint scheme. If it has changed, it might go to an old one, then load the new one in. Always want to give drivers a chance to show their sponsors if they have some new ones on their car. Looks like I don't see any new ones. Oh, that one might be a new one there for Matthew Klusterhuis. Little's the same. Everybody else seems like they are the same paint scheme as what they normally are. I think the 39 of Kreiser is new. Dave Bean, don't remember seeing him last week. He very well may have ran last week, but I just have no memory of him at all. He probably did, and I just had no clue. But it looks like this stream is actually like, whoa, like really high quality stuff for some odd reason. Me too. The other Cattle Co logo there. This is gonna be interesting for sure. Under the lights too here at Nashville, 90 laps. You do not want to burn off these tires because you will find out the hard way that that is a bad choice to make. This car pulls off though. Starter's going to have the flag in his hand. As the green flag is in the air, we are underway here. It looks like we got somebody that just tagged a wall off the exit. I believe that may have been... Oh, we got Madsen around. That's actually Nelson, sorry. Caution on the second lap here. Boyles is involved in it. Brandon Pamatat is also involved in it. Nelson holding the brake now, finally almost slides up in front of the rest of the pack. But a caution on the second lap, and it looks like Daniel Half is involved in that also. I think this started off for turn 4 because I did see somebody hit the wall. See who it was. It was up here. It might have been Nelson that hit the wall too. Yeah, Nelson's sideways. He hits the wall there. That slows him up. Then he just gets flat out ran over by Matson. I don't think Matson meant to do that at all. It looks like the 2 drivers are involved in it. How did Half end up in this? Oh, I think somebody slid up the track here. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, so Quick saw Nelson rolling up the track, shot up to the high line. Ooh, hard hit for both of those guys. Nose into the wall. That's just a reaction. There's a driver on that bottom lane. You do not want to see him come up into your path, and that probably hurt the engine really badly on Quick's car. Looks like it has. RPMs aren't climbing steady the whole way through. We'll bring guys down pit road. Matson's down pit road because he has damage. I think Gale is down pit road for damage 2. Boyles is down. Little has no damage, but he's far back enough. It's not really going to matter if he doesn't. If he comes down pit road, it's not going to hurt him. We might as well just go ahead and do it. Pretty much what his thought process probably is at that point. I don't blame him for doing that either. I'd probably be doing the exact same thing as him too. It's looks like a replay of Kansas. Except lap 5, Larson got spun. I'm a Larson fan, and I was not too happy with that ending. Then he preaches not getting into people, and look what he did. Got into somebody. Who would have guessed? Good job, Denny Hamlin. But that's how it is, I guess. It sucks, but Larson needs to start turning people. I'm gonna go ahead and say that much. He needs to start wrecking somebody. He's too nice to people. Way too nice. I'm just looking at somebody else's stream. It's pixelated as everything that can be in existence. This stream is also... Actually, this stream runs highest bitrate I can go. I think, what are my settings at here? I know my output. Yeah, I've got it set to best quality, full resolution, tuning high quality. So y'all are getting pretty much the max that you can get for YouTube stuff on 1080p. I maxed it out as high as it can go pretty much on this this resolution. Not many other things I can do. Sadly, streams are actually a little bit they kind of lack in quality, but once they load as a video, they're pretty much fine after that. I've noticed that. Don't know why that is, but evidently it's just something with YouTube. It doesn't like something with it, I guess. We'll just have to find out that. But the lights will go off on the pace car this time by, or they should go by, or go off this time by here soon for these guys. See, Will LaRue. Will has won, I think, the last 2 races here. No, not 2 races. 2 races that they've ran. I mean, he's absolutely just kind of swept the field, pretty much. It's been LaRue. Just his whole team's been sweeping all, and Storm is coming down to top off on fuel. Going really slow. I don't know what that was about. Might have dropped something. Don't believe he's in his pit stall either. Where did pit stalls start? Yeah, pit stalls start there. So I don't know what's going on with Storm here. It's odd. I mean, he pulls away, but I don't know if he had something that he dropped next to him and he had to get up and get it. That's probably what happened to him, if I had to guess. But that was odd. Looking at the start-finish line. Yep, that camera's what I thought it was there. I had a feeling that was going to be the start-finish or the starter flag, but it didn't tell me. So I found that out. For now, so we're good. Pace car will pull off this time by though. Guys, we'll have 83 laps left here. Caution on lap 2. Starter's gonna have the flag in his hand. As the green flag is in the air, we are back underway here. See everybody make it off the turn 1 and 2 that time. Stone is back out on the track, but I believe he came down about when the green flag dropped, because he's now back. Like I said, he's a lap down. I'm kind of confused why he came down pit road again. That really did hurt him. It's a very loud track in general, so I'm lowering some of these limiters because it is very, very loud. Got 3 wide here. It looks like that's a 68 of Bean going through the middle. Boyles and Kreiser there. Bean shoots that gap. Do you think he may be burning off? Yep, he got up a little bit too high, got tight on exit. See how he not able to get the exit that he wanted to. Probably got tight, had to bail out the throttle just a little bit. He's gonna be stuck on that high line. You do not want to be running that high line here. That is for sure. Figure out the hard way. That is not too kind to you. Gale actually just set the fastest lap of the race, a 30.89. He's back there by his own though, and he's the last car on the lead lap. Wick is up there, way ahead of him. See Matthew Klister is looking on Masur. He's gonna slide it on in there. The front end wanted to take off on him, and so did it on Masur. Masur might have gotten loose on exit for a different reason, however. I want to give Masur a chance. His banner is not loading. I want to make sure that is a me issue, not a Masur issue, so paints will be refreshed here again. Up front, and Brandon's kind of getting to the bumper of Martell right now. He's letting him know that he's there. Just realize this field is almost all Chevy. You got 3 Toyotas and 1 Ford. Kind of like how most of the A Opens are. Everybody runs a Chevy. Got almost 3 wide again. Kreiser's been around a lot of 3 wides. That's Sawyer going through the middle. Him bailing out the throttle, all of his flames coming out. It's just burning the extra fuel off. He is loose. I can see that his hands they don't stop moving throughout the whole entire corner. Needs to get in there a little bit deeper, burn that right front off to help him get a little bit tighter, but it's also going to hurt his entry. So he's going to have to roll it a little bit more as Martell runs over LaRue. Also brought Sweatcar and Treston Awe into the picture, however. Back to the field. Looks like everybody else pretty much just in their own little world right now. Gale's actually about to be lapped here. This is going to be a super speedway type-ish race. Draft isn't so heavy in these cars here. Oh, we got somebody, I think, around possibly. I've heard some tires somewhere. I think somebody was sideways, but they caught it. I think it may have been Half who was sideways there for a little bit. Go back and rewind while these guys are racing. I think it was Half who was loose off of 4. No, I guess I'm just hearing stuff. I could have swore I heard somebody's tires. I guess I'm just hearing things. I could have swore. Oh no, there it is. There it is. I knew I heard it. It's the 68 of Dave Bean. Okay, it was a different driver, so I was correct that somebody did get spun, or almost spun. He saved it. Go from a chase view while these guys are racing up front. Still no change for the lead. Oh, Storm just taps him, and Bean tries to... He's still driving it, and Storm taps him again. Storm didn't mean to do that. Bean with a good save, however. That's going to really hurt him, though. That rear end smashed in. But I was correct that somebody did spin. I could have swore I heard tires. I thought I was going insane there for a little bit. But Brandon's going to have to deal with Matthew on his outside. And Matthew also has his teammate Sweat Cart coming to the bottom with Brandon, however. Doesn't go and help his teammate. Everybody else is loose. I want to see how LaRue's hands are in the corner. Right there, he was a little bit loose on entry. Let's see what he does on this corner here. He's loose on entry there. I can feel the... It's weird. I can see the car kicking out on the rear end. His steering wheel is relatively straight though, but listen to the wheel spin off the corner in his car. There he goes. He slid it in that corner right there very badly. Not what you want to be doing. Let's see where Bean is. Bean is actually, and for the damage that he has, he's managed to surprise me. It's a very good save for him too. Very good save for him. Would have thought he would have overcorrected and just died in the wall, but he didn't do that. Also probably helps him too that these cars are not like the next gens when their steering is so sensitive you blow on it and then it snaps your wrist pretty much. Brandon's now having to deal with it. He had to deal with Sweat Cart. Treston's actually trying to go up under Brandon now, trying to get to his quarter panel. He can't get to it quite yet. So LaRue is 1-2-3 right now. Who would have guessed? Not a surprise at all to me. LaRue Esports dominating the top 3 positions. This is what they did last week too. It's definitely looking like he's showing up to be the guys that they're going to have to beat. If you can't beat them, wreck them. That is an option. It is up to your choice to take it or not. So it's just a suggestion. I didn't say wreck them. Maybe. No, it may be cool to see. Just absolutely wipe them out. Call me Noah Gregson with that bowl cut head punching or getting punched by Ross Chastain. Now that was awesome. We got a little choo-choo train back here. It looks like Sawyer, Boyles, Kreiser, Matson, Pamitat, and Little bringing up the rear. LaRue's continuously running faster laps. He's actually dropped about 6/10 though from his original time, which is it's expected to him. You're never going to keep that time up that you've been running. Front, especially as the tires get older, that's just not going to happen. Sadly, you probably wish it would, but it just won't. was a little bit on board there with Brandon Klusterhuis. Back here is where the actually I think Sawyer might have got punted in that corner. Told him to get out the way. I actually do want to see if he did. I believe he might have gotten the boot. Looks like he didn't. He just shot it wide, I think. Yeah, he just blew that corner. Absolutely missed it. I thought he got the bumper, but I was wrong there. Gales. Poor little Gales. He's right here. Actually, that's Bean. Sorry. Bean would probably love a caution right now. Probably praying for one, wishing that he could have one. Because that damage is going to hurt him. I mean, these Xfinity cars are so much more aerodynamic than that. The next gens, it is absolutely ridiculous. You get hit with anything, and your car is basically toast after that. One reason I did not like the old bodies, you couldn't touch anyone without killing your car. The next gens, you can throw a bomb at them and they're fine. Sometimes. Sturridge trying to move up. He tried to pull a slide move there on Matthew. Didn't really need to do a slide job, but he got in a little bit deeper. Sawyer just missed another corner there, so Storm still a lap down, working his way through the field. He may unlap himself the hard way, but he'll probably go and another lap down instantly, pretty much. I do think Boyles and Habitat with pitting. Oh, never mind. Habitat has no rear end. These guys pitting early on in the race, they're just trying to get the fuel a little bit longer. Now, if Habitat didn't have damage, then it would be optimal for him, but he's got a pretty good amount of damage in that rear end, and that's not too good to see on somebody at all. Here. It's like everybody's now calm. They're doing sweat carts, or not sweat carts, sorry. LaRue's stretched it out barely. LaRue is evidently not down pit road either. But it says he is. I do not know why it's doing that. We'll give it a refresh again. But he's not down pit road. That will freeze for a second as it refreshes. I don't know why it would say he is. He's evidently on the track currently at this moment in time. Looks like both of them want to say that he is in pits. Nope, okay, it did fix itself there. I was going to say, I don't know why it was showing him down pit road. A little bit odd. It looks like it just glitched on itself. He was put as a leader anyway, so it was completely fine. As I was going to say, I thought these guys were pits, so maybe fuel window is only about 30 laps, possibly. Or this is a short pit strategy for these guys, trying to short everybody else out. Get the jump, hope that a caution comes. We've seen many battles throughout the field, though. I mean, we have Gregory and Monsieur going at it. Monsieur has some right front. Oh, he has pancaked that right front hard. Absolutely nailed it. See if I can get him coming by. See the numbers scratched up around the tires, beat up too, so he's gotten the wall pretty good at some point in the race. And it's not what you want to see either, because that's going to make that car a lot tighter. Going to burn that right front off more. Alex Little's down pit road. He'll be taking 4 tires and fuel. Ooh, I just dropped something. Don't do that. Yeah, but LaRue, this is what LaRue's done. I think he's won the past 2 weeks. Let me check to make sure I'm not giving y'all false information. He won at the Roval. He won at Las Vegas. Let me say, yeah, he won at the Roval in Las Vegas. And he also won at Sonoma. Also won at Pocono. Also won at Miami, or Homestead. He's won a lot this year. He's been no stranger to victory lane, that's for sure. Done a really good job of staying up front in front of everybody. Boyles is now down pit road too. So I'm guessing this is either they're trying to short pit him, I think. And that's the only option that I think they have right now, is they're trying to short pit LaRue and maybe get him caught back in traffic to mess with him, get him a little bit of damage. The Matthew Martell's down pit road. Yeah, so this looks... So it's almost... No, green flag laps, it would have been about 34? Give him 35. So maybe one more pit stop is left in the race. I'm not completely sure. Preston's down. Matson and Gregory are off, though, as Matson has a destroyed race car. That is not too good of a look for K&N. Sweat cart, yeah, so LaRue is down. I didn't see him come down pit road. Matt Klusterhuis is also, sweat cart's coming down too. There comes Monsieur. Quick, might follow, no, he's going to stay out a little bit longer. Sawyer hasn't came down pit road the whole entire race. It's going to be true fuel mileage here for him, pretty much. I can guess what he's trying to get to. He can get to lap 45, then that tells me that he only has this last pit stop to make, and he'll be fine. I think he's out right now. I believe he is. Nope, he's actually still going. I think he's probably staying low so he can get on pit road here to not get ran over by everybody else. See him. Yep, he's slowing down to get on pit road here, and he missed it. Made it somehow. I don't know how he did. That was headed for a miss. I do not know how he made that down pit road. But he did. I have no idea how. He was the last person to pit. Actually, nope. Take that back. So these top three need to pit. Patterson needs to pit, and Nelson needs to pit also. As Pamitat's trying to come down, he almost lost the rear end on the car. He does make it down pit road, however. Getting all that he can coming in. Who else is left? So Quick and Gale are left to come down pit road. Quick is probably trying to run this thing dry, and I would not blame him either. I'd be running it dry too. Stretching that fuel just a little bit longer. Yeah, he's not coming in. He's staying out. This is exactly what I would do if I was him. And if you catch a caution, then that's really good for you too. That's if you catch one, however. No guarantee of that happening at all. As we almost got ran over by Little. Little has fresher tires too. Yep. So Quick is the last guy that needs to come down pit road. He hit it on lap 5, so he makes it to lap 50. Then he can probably make it to the end on this last pit stop. I think he's about to start running out though. He's running really slow, maybe half throttle down the front stretch. Nope, I'm wrong. He's going full speed. It's just the tire advantage is so huge. And we got somebody around, maybe? Oh, it's right here. I thought we had somebody around. I did hear tires screech again, though. Somebody was evidently not having... Somebody is loose, and I can hear them screeching their tires. But I have no clue who it is, but this is a big group right here. So Quick, this is the lap cars that are going around unlapping themselves. Habitat's leading that. Matson, Gregory, and Little all get their lap backs. Matthews, Close is going to get another, or his lap back here soon too. Also, the first car 1 lap down, so if caution were to come out, it's not too bad for him either. Quick is still out here. So, they can't. Because I'm looking at these these laps that other guys pit. Like lap 37 is when the guys that didn't come down pit for the first time to top off came down. I think Quick might be pulling a fuel strategy play here. I think he's going in this time, though. Yeah, he's going in this time here. Now, try not to get ran over by Monsieur. Monsieur almost clips him in the rear end, sends him around. He's the last driver that has to come down pit road. He'll probably cycle out. Maybe a lap down? I think so. We'll have to see. I think at least 1 lap down. So LaRue just passed him. This is going to be 4 tires and fuel, no doubt about this. How far is he going to drop? He's off and away now. He will drop all the way to... It's like 16th, but I think he stays... Yeah, he stays on the lead lap, however. Don't get me wrong, he's the last car on the lead lap, and he has some damage on that rear end. He's actually needs to get out and away from LaRue, because LaRue is coming. I want to see. Quick may have played the right strategy here. Racing is more strategy than people want to think. Sometimes it's go out there and race, sometimes it's go out there and that's play somebody's head for a little bit. One of the two happens. Sometimes both. Now that green flag pit stops have happened, we will go to our first commercial break, though.
couple of simulators, and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Some heroes walk on 4 legs. I'm Jason Johnson, founder of Project Canine Hero. Not every retired police canine or military working dog has a home to go to in retirement. We strive to ensure no hero is left behind. We cover the medical needs of our program members after their faithful service. Our organization also provides a lifetime sanctuary for many of these heroes who may suffer from PTSD. And whenever possible, we find them a forever home. Visit ProjectCanineHero.org to learn how you can help protect those who protected us.
And we are back here. It is now lap 58 of 90. Matt Quick, he's only made up 1 position, but he has the fuel, I believe, to get him to the end of the race. We'll just have to find out. I don't think it's a roll the dice move from him at all. I do want to see if anybody else has anything attacking him though. Because somebody's going to have to get LaRue. Sweat card is down 23 laps later. So maybe this fuel is completely different than what I thought. That's what it has to be. Because that's really early for another pit stop in Sweat Car. See, does anybody else come down pit road? No, it's only him. Okay, so maybe LaRue has another pit stop left, and Sweat Car came down early to get the jump on LaRue and beat him. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be between how fast can LaRue get through traffic, stuff like that. Don't know how this is gonna go for LaRue now. Okay, yeah. So it is 2 pit stops. Treston Ott's down. Matthew Kluge-Toos is down. Kreiser's down also. So how is this going to go now? Evidently, I think LaRue, he's going to have to come back down pit road at some point in time. Big question I have is, when does he come down pit road again? I mean, he's probably going to stay at... There's no way he stays out for as long as he can. Because Sweatcart's pitted, so he's going to be gaining time. He's going to be eating into LaRue's lead, but if LaRue can come out in front of him, then that changes. I don't know. This is messing with me now. I don't even know what these guys were doing at this point. Yep, Manning Gregory's down. Okay, that's what I thought. Ooh. Huh. Can Quick make it from this? Martell and Brandon. Martell and Brandon. Okay, so where's Little? Oh no. Little's gonna get tracked down. Not Little. Quick. Quick is up to 9. We hit on lap 49. That's going past halfway on a tank of fuel. So guys pit on lap 37. That's under green. They came down back at lap 61. That's only 24 laps of fuel. But they may have had to come back down like that because they didn't come in and top off. And I think everybody would be playing with their minds. Yep, LaRue's down, Pamitat and Boyles are down. So, now, where does LaRue come out compared to these guys that pitted? Like Nelson. I really want to know about Sweatcart. Where's Sweatcart going to come out compared to LaRue? He wiggles there. LaRue's still on pit road. He's getting 4 tires changed, I think, right now. Jack drops, he goes. But Sweatcart passes LaRue. This is what I thought he was doing. I knew something was up when I saw him come to pit road early. But LaRue, problem is, he's only about 7 seconds back from Sweatcart. What Sweatcart wants right now is guys not to race him, shove him more than anything else. Sir's not down. Quick. Quick is probably trying to get the draft off of anybody at this point. I would not blame him either. I'd be trying to get the draft off anybody, save as much fuel as possible. As much fuel as you can. So you can save fuel, and it's going to save you a lot, bud. A lot. Find out the hard way that you shouldn't have burned off your stuff. I'm just more curious on how this is going to pan out for Quick. Because I really don't know if he can make the fuel. I genuinely have no idea at this point. Can he make it on fuel? If he can make it on fuel, the question is, can he hold off Sweatcart that's coming on fresh tires? Because LaRue is back here. He's only got 20 laps to do it. But looking at Quick's time, Sweatcart's going to catch him. He's definitely going to catch him because he's running... Sweatcart's almost running a... He's definitely running more than half a second faster. Let's see. Quick ran a 32.14. Sweatcart ran a 31.49. lap time wise. So Quick, I would be tucking in behind these people right now if I were you. I would not be trying to pass them if I'm honest. I'd be trying to draft off these guys in front of me. Probably the best option to do at that moment. Oh, okay. I just figured out who that was. I was a little bit confused on who this was here. Bean's down pit road. Bean has had a rough night. He has had a really, really rough night. I would hate to be him. Okay, so can they go catch Quick? And Quick's fuel, somebody just ran out of fuel, I think. Somebody's pedaling it somewhere. Can Quick make it on fuel? Questions we'll never have answers to. That is unless you are Quick. That is. Well, have fun guessing that answer. Storm's down again. I think this is the second time down pit road. Imagine Quick wins this race based off of fuel. I don't think he's going to do it. I really don't think he is. Because that damage on that right rear is going to be hurting him a lot. But Sweat Cart has a lot of guys to go through. A lot. Got to get through Monsieur, Gale. Who's he got from him? Bean's going to go by him too. That's going to mess him up a little bit. Got to go by Treston Ott. Got to get by Sawyer Ott. Got to get past Manning Gregory. So this is building a gap. This is, if you're Quick right now, this is what you want to be seeing is please, whatever you do, make a cushion to these guys behind me. He's probably saying anybody behind him too, please shove me. Or if they're, especially if there's teammates. He does not want to be raced side by side either. That is for sure. He's probably the, if you need to pass me, get it done so I can get the entry to the corner that I need. Sawyer's down pit road again too. I am so thrown off by these pit cycles. Sweat Cart though has got it down to 4.4 seconds. I don't know. Storm has fresher tires too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so Storm can mess with Sweat Cart here. If he gets to the quarter panel of Sweat Cart, he can really slow him up as we have the 15 of Tristan go around. Down through the grass. No, oh, there flies a caution. That is probably what Matt Quick wanted to see, too. Everybody will come down and be on the same strategy now. Caution out for Treston Ott. What happened here? I think he got clipped by Monsieur. Put 3 wide there. He actually comes up into Kelvin. It's this cart. What in the world was that? That's a weird shake from a car. It's a very fast steering input. Look at his wheel. That is some fast hands there. Very fast hands. He's lucky he let go of the brake right there because he was going to nose it into the wall. He keeps it rolling. No damage visible on that car either, so he did a pretty good job of not getting destroyed. This may have been what Quick needed, however. Got to have a good pit stop though, but he's gonna have a huge gap, is the thing. He's got a cushion coming off a pit road. If he does mess up, he has time to redeem himself. Thing you do not want to do is spin. Do not spin. Not spin. Sorry, slide through your box too much. You slide through your box too much, well, you're in a fun place. You're gonna be in a very fun place, as in you're gonna be angry at yourself. Yet Quick will win that race. Oh, no, he won't. 2-tire stop from Pamitat and Martel. Pamitat also has a rear bumper now. Oh, Lord. It's a horrible camera angle, but look who this is drawn back. That 55 car has a whole new chance of winning this race. Who would have guessed? It's gonna be interesting now. Very interesting. Where is this gonna go? I have to choose LaRue if I'm gonna pick somebody. It's gonna be LaRue just because of how fast he's been overall. Huh. Oh, this is a time where you're like, please, I do not want to deal with this right now at this moment, but you got to. You got to deal with it. How is this gonna go? We've only got about 2 options also. Good or bad. Lights will go up on the pace car here. It'll be 10 laps left at Nashville. Who can take home the win? What do you do at this point? What do you do at this point in time? I mean, evidently, this is no holding back. You're not holding back anything at this point. You are going. Going, not caring about what's happening around you. This is just get it and go. This is where you make a lot of people mad. His car does pull off to there. Matthew Martel will lead them to the green. The green flag is in the air. We are back underway here from Nashville. 9 laps left. Martel gets a good jump. He's got a hope that... Oh, Mr. just got punted. Saves it, goes up the track, Tokyo Drift, and back down into Chrysler. Oh, Manny Greger gets involved. So does Gale. He had it saved, and he kept driving it, and he came back down right into the pack. He got punted by somebody. As Brandon was actually probably up under him. Yeah, it looks like... I mean, Brandon's there. I mean, I don't know what you... I mean, I'm not blaming that on Brandon. I mean, Kelvin has him... Look at... Brandon's... He's as low as he can get. I mean, he is basically low as he can get on the track. He's at the yellow line. Now, he does... I mean, yeah, I don't blame Brandon at all. I mean, he is as low as he can get here. He's literally on that yellow line, and Kelvin just comes down into him. But that did move Kelvin up the track. cockpit view. He saves it and then keeps trying to throttle it, and he locks it down there. And he gets ran over by everybody else at that point. That brings out the caution there. I'm going to stack this up and try it again. This is going to be interesting again. I don't... How can this work? Six playoff points. I hope Larson wrecks Denny. I might need to wreck Denny. Oh gosh, I believe they'll get the green flag with 4 laps left, maybe, possibly in the race. Not going to bring anybody in because they're probably nervous. They're probably planning what they're going to do because they've got to. You got to make the right choice here. You make the wrong one, your race is going to be over fast, very, very fast. Yeah, I see. Nope. Lights are going to go off sooner on the pace car here. This is when all hell breaks loose. This is going to be... There's no in-between. This is going to be... Oh, what in the... How? What in the world? Okay, we're going to have to look at that. I don't know what happened back here. Somebody just got rear-ended. Manny Gregory. What? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Late race shenanigans is what's happening at this point, I believe. The pace car pulls off here. Matthew Martell, Brandon Pamitat. As the green flag is in the starter's hand. Gonna enter the Geico restart zone as green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. That falls in line quick, bounces off the wall, hits it hard. That's probably going to kill his chances there. He pancaked the right side of it. But Pamitai, he's got to deal with the LaRue on his outside. LaRue's probably going to get in there really, really aggressive too. As we got another wreck in the back, Kreiser in half. Bring out the second caution as Pamitai is able to hold off LaRue. Go back and watch this caution here. Something... that's the wrong one there. Sorry, wrong incident. Kreiser was involved in this one too, though. 3 wide. Hap just comes down and clips him. Kreiser's trying to slow down. He drifts back up the track. Bean runs into him. Nothing he can do there. Guarantee you, Kreiser's probably on the brakes. We'll go cockpit with him too. But he can't. You can't slow down when it's that flat. Yeah, you can see he's slowing down. He actually downshifts, I believe, also. Let's see if he does. I think he did. Yeah, he downshifted, trying to slow himself down. And at that point, he just can't slow down in time. That's not his fault at all. Matthew's going to have to get this perfect again. If Brandon nails one of these, one of them, this is going to be interesting. They're going to be side by side going into the corner. I think LaRue can maybe snatch one from him, too. If I had to choose to be somebody, I'd want to be that 4th place driver. I'd honestly want to be Sweatkart. All right, who's gonna just go for it? I think lights will go off this time. And they're not staying on? Yeah, they're gonna stay on one more time. An interesting race. Only 4 cautions, so it's not been a caution fest by any means. These guys have just been going at it with each other. You did see a caution on lap 2, however, which is not what you want to see. Again, like I said, it was almost like Kansas in real life, where they had a caution within like the first 6 laps is what it was, I believe. Never want to see that at all. Oh gosh, this is gonna be insane. I'm surprised the lights are on the pace car for this long. This is gonna be a green-white checker attempt. I believe they have 2 of these also. Let me just check. I think it is 2 though. Yeah, they have 2 attempts at this. But if they go at it and they're gonna use up one of them already. The lights are off this time. I have no idea how this is going to end up. I do. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do that. Crap. I wanted to see what happened. Actually, might have time. Might have time. Okay, I do. Just a little bit. What happened back here? Actually, I'll look at that after. I should have done that. I didn't think about doing that. I want to know what... Something happened under caution. These guys just started rear-ending each other. I don't know if somebody checked up or what. They were pelviting each other pretty much. His car will pull in here, though. 3 laps left. Overtime attempt number 1 as a green flag is in there. We are underway. Brandon does not get a bad start, however. Actually will fall in line. Probably going to be able to block LaRue. LaRue's going to get in there pretty deep. Pamitat's going to send it in there even deeper. Use that high line to turn down. He might get up under Martell off the backstretch. Going to have to get the draft here. Sweatkart's having to deal with LaRue. That's going to hold up LaRue, so Pamitat has an option to go at Martell with all that he has. LaRue gets clean, though. 1 more lap here if the caution flag doesn't come out. Martell is running for his life right now. Everybody behind him has fresh tires. They're all pushing as hard as they can. They're probably going to start wrecking here in a minute. But he's stretching that lead out on Pamitat just a little bit more every single time by. Pamitat gets a really shallow entry. He's not going to be able to roll the corner there. Martel down the backstretch. He has about a 4-car length lead on Brandon Pamitat right now. Going to go into 3 and 4. Pamitat, one last shot, won't be able to do it. And it will be Matthew Martel who will take home the win here at Nashville. Pamitat comes home second, LaRue third. These guys are now wrecking behind Quick and Storm through the grass. That is not good. Storm actually did come back and finish on the lead lap, however. Good job from him. Go to the leader, Matthew Pamitat. Sorry, Matthew Martel. Not Matthew Martel, the race winner. Celebratory bump there from Will LaRue, his team owner. Everybody else coming up to celebrate him also. Congratulate him also, I mean. Excuse me there. We'll watch him do his burnout here. I think Pamitat and LaRue have pulled over there. See if he does. I wonder if he's going to drive around the track again. He's going to loop it back around and start doing one here, I believe. It might just be. I saw drivers do this, though. Wave to the crowd. I think he's trying to do one. He's not getting the rear. Yeah, he's trying to do it. There he goes. Oh, my. His car just flew. What in the world? There we go. Not getting the smoke, but he is doing it in a straight line. That's pretty cool. Need to learn how to do that in the next gens. Can't do it to save my life. Probably going to blow up here real soon. Wouldn't be surprised if it's right about now if he does. Hope he pulls it off the track here. So, I need a blimp stag view because I hate this. Okay, that's good. That's a lot better view. I do not like how it spins around that fast. This is decent here. I'm completely fine with this, but spinning around super fast is not what I like to see at all. But we'll bring in the third place driver, Will LaRue. Hey, Will, this is Bryce in the booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
And so you fall just a little bit short, you know, after leading most of that race. Do you think you just needed some more laps there to go catch Martel?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he did the good pit strategy with putting 2 tires. I didn't realize how much they were good actually. Like just 2 tires, you could run some decent laps. So yeah, that was the move. And I mean, if the race would have been green, I don't know if I would have won because Matt, Quick, and John were on different strats, and I was trying to catch them back, but I don't know. It's been a pretty wild race, to be honest.
I was gonna say I saw Matt Quick. He was on that one pit stop strategy. And I was like, if he makes it to the finish, that's gonna be a good move from him. But then the caution came out, so that changed everything. But you know, how was the track overall? Because it seemed like most of you guys were pretty much just stuck on the bottom lane. You couldn't really run anywhere else. It seemed like.
Yeah, 1 and 2, there's like a bump that goes all the way through the track, and if you hit it when you're on the outside, you're just plowing to the wall. I hit it a couple times on the last restarts. That's why I just went up on the track. But yeah, the whole night was just trying to save the right front. I feel like I was pretty good at saving the right front because I was one of the fastest cars on the long run, but yeah, it's just sometimes it doesn't always get to you.
Yeah, sometimes I mean, it's racing. You probably had a good shot, and then that caution came out, and you're like, well, throw that strategy away. That happens all the time in real life. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching tonight?
Yeah, the Roost snowblowers, as always, printed all over my car. We built snowblowers pretty much everywhere. We send them. And then John, Matt, and Justin helped me a lot today because I came in a little later and they told me the groove and all that. So thanks to them every week. And to the broadcast, to you also.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Good third place finish tonight, man.
Thank you.
So Will LaRue doesn't get another win. Couldn't get 3 in a row, but he already has so many wins in the season. Probably doesn't matter too much. We'll pull in the second place driver now. Brandon Pamitat, if I can. Where'd he go? There he is. Stall 1. So we'll bring him in here now. Hey, Brandon, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
What's going on, man?
And so you fall just a little bit short there at the end. What do you think you needed there? Do you think you need a longer run or just to get a better restart or just for him to mess up somewhere?
Probably just for him to make a mistake. He launched really good off the restarts, and we both took 2 tires, and the guys behind us had 4. So I would pretty much say probably a little bit of a mix of a better restart and maybe having him slip up somewhere to where I could have at least caught him in a position to where I had to run off the into the corner or off the corner or something like that. But after the start of the race that we had, I'll very happily take a second place, get a lot of playoff points, and hopefully be in a good seat for the next round.
Sometimes races start crappy and then they actually end up pretty good. But how was the track tonight? Was it really a 1-lane track? Because it seemed like it was, and everybody was running the bottom. And if you miss the corner at all, you're pretty much dead for that whole lap.
Yeah, definitely on the I would say on the short run, you can maybe get away with a little in the middle, but on that long run, that bottom was, if you weren't on the bottom, you were getting passed in the corner. And we had really, really good long run speed today. Even with a damaged car, got through the field and put ourselves in a good spot to at least lead a few laps and get a good pitch strategy going. So running that bottom, I really preserved the tires and found a lot of speed in and out of the corners. But yeah, like I said, that bottom was if you weren't there, you were getting passed.
Yeah, definitely one groove racetrack. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching here tonight?
Yeah, I want to shout out the ITRL League. It's a fun group of guys. I want to thank Will and Matt. It was a fun restarts there at the end. Glad we kept it clean with a lot of respect and everything. And I want to thank you for the broadcast.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good second place finish tonight, man.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you.
This is Brandon Pamitat, the second place driver. We will bring in the race winner and Matthew Martell. Hey, Matthew, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir, Bryson.
And so you take home the win here tonight. How does that make you feel knowing it was pretty hard fought there at the end, especially?
Well, I'm just happy to be locked into the final round. I wouldn't be able to do it without my teammates, John, Will, Justin. John helped me a lot this week, the last few days, trying to figure this out. Yeah, just happy for LaRue Esports, another strong showing here. And I think we got 2 drivers locked on in.
I was going to say, your team has, or not your team, LaRue's team has just been dominating. What do you think has come into play with you guys just win so many of these races as a team overall?
Well, I think we have a good leader here, Will in the 55 car and John. This is my first year kind of running a league with these guys, same way as Justin, but I think we got some strong leaders up here. Get us pointing in the right direction. I can help in the road courses, which had helped a week or 2 ago, but strong team here.
I was going to say, you guys are just rolling into every single race, and it's pretty much, hey, you got to beat us, which is surprising. But, how nervous were you there at the end, knowing it was pretty much going to be a shootout there, and it was going to be almost anybody's chance of winning that race?
Well, frankly, I felt pretty darn comfortable. I knew what I was doing in practice with my teammates. I was running with them, if not even a little bit quicker at times. So I was comfortable with it. Just learning some of the nuances of the league was a big thing for me tonight to use for future races. So, just happy for that.
right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the race here tonight?
Well, obviously want to thank LaRue Esports, Will helping us out with all the things that we do, John as well. LaRue Snowblowers, just a little something for me. The car design, good friend of mine and my father who passed away this past year from ALS. He was a racer up here in Wisconsin. Was just kind of happy to put his car in victory lane here. So just really appreciate the opportunity from Will and John and from you guys.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good win here tonight. Go celebrate, man.
We'll do. Thanks, Bryson. We'll see you next week.
Was Matthew Martell the race winner? I will go over the finishing order here now. Matthew Martell first, Brandon Pamitat second, Will LaRue third, John Sweckhart fourth, fifth, Brandon Klusterhuis sixth, Dave Matson seventh, Adam Boyles eighth, Matthew Klusterhuis ninth, Justin Nelson 10th, Storm Patterson 11th, Sawyer Ott 12th, Matt Quick 13th, Alex Little 14th, Treston Ott 15th, Daniel Half 16th, Manny Gregory 17th, Zachary Kreiser 18th, Dave Bean 19th is Kelvin Masseur, and 20th is Christopher Gale. Dylan Hale does not count because he is race control. I am, however, going to go see what happened right here under caution because I am confused. I heard somebody wreck. Evidently, they're beating each other blue. Somebody. Okay, so Kelvin. Does it start with him? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. What happens? Oh, he blows up. Okay, that's what happened. He blew up. Okay, that explains everything now. Yeah, he had the toe. That's what happened to him. But pretty good race overall. Pretty clean, too. Even though he had a wreck early on, they straightened it out. Matthew Martell was able to steal a win there. But if you all are bored, if you want to go watch Austin, he's streaming also on the Ghost Cup series. Not Ghost Cup series. Fast Track Sim Racing series. If y'all want to hop over there, watch him do that. Again, throw in a subscription. It's free, but I will roll this animation, and I will let you all go.